So let's review a few things. Yeah, here's all of us. Here's all of us. Here's our line, right? The point where it touches the y-axis we call our y-intercept. You guys remember this kind of? What letter do we use to represent the y-intercept?
Y.
Nope.
No, B.
B. This is always our B value. And obviously slope is the steepness of the line. That's just a review from Algebra 1. This should hopefully also be a review. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. If you want to jot that down in that box. Or again, your m is your slope because m stands for slope. And b is the y-intercept. We use this one a lot. It makes graphing super easy because you plot your y-intercept and then you just count your slope. Rise over run. And then the other equation we use quite a bit is point slope. You guys remember point slope, or at least hearing about it? Y minus y1 equals m times quantity x minus x1.
I wrote this one.
This one's new to you?
Yeah.
That's okay, it's not hard. Where m is again your slope, and xy is just, it should be a 1. Sorry folks, can we make this a 1? That should be a 1.
Is Y2?
It is a 1 in ours.
Wait, is Y supposed to be Y2?
Nope.
In our book, it's
Then what does it mean?
It's just y. Just like this is just a y, that's just y. It's just the equation of the line. Where x1, y1 is just a point on your line. We'll practice those a bunch. We'll get really good at them if you forgot today. Okay, let's try this first one. It says, write an equation in point slope form of the line with a slope of negative 3/4 that contains the point negative 2, 5. And then we're going to graph. So on this first one, I'm just going to show you how this works. Remember, slope is what letter? M, so I'm going to put M here. Here's my point x1, y1. And now we're just going to plug it into our formula. Y gets to be y. There's nothing I can sub in for y. Minus, what did we label as y1?
5.
Minus 5 equals, what's our slope?
Negative 3/4.
Negative 3/4. X just gets to be x. Minus, what's our x1?
So plus
Minus, yeah, it turns to a plus.
double plus equals negative.
No, it just gets to be plus. Cool if it did, it'd be really confusing. So there's our point slope formula, and now we're going to graph it. Anyone have an idea how we graph this?
No.
Well, if I know that this point's on my line, can't I plot that point? So let's plot that point. So I'm going to go left 2, up 5. And then now can't we just count our slope?
Yeah.
Down 3, right 4, and put another point? Down 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, you can give 3, you can go how many points you want.
3.
I probably do the whole thing so it makes my line more accurate.
1, 2, 3.
Connect them.
Is it down 3?
Yep, because it's negative. Down 3, right 4. And then make sure you connect your dots with the little arrows on the end. So it goes on forward forever and ever. Super. Okay, start the next one. Exact same thing, different problem. Mm-hmm. Y minus.
Why
What
is
is
height
that?
right
What is
now?
why do you have to write out?
They just wanted you to practice writing in point slope form. That's all.
So I was gonna say. Didn't use that.
No, we didn't use it. They just wanted you to practice writing it out.
So it's you make the slope a fraction.
Yep, because 4 is really over 1. I'll go negative 3. Do you guys, does it look like this for you?
Yeah.
Ooh, duh. What's nice about point slope form, just like a fun fact, is we can write this in slope intercept form. So slope intercept form is in what letters by itself. If you look on the top of your page, what'd you write down in your notes? Y equals mx plus b. So what letter do I have to solve for?
You're solving for M. Or Y.
I'm going to get y by itself. So I'm going to do that real quick just to show you guys what that would look like. So here's my point slope form. What would I do first? Distribute. So I get 4x
Plus 12.
plus 12, and then what would I do?
So you subtract 6.
And now let's just see if we did it right. So this is saying my slope's 4, which is what I have, and my y-intercept is 6.
So you go up 6.
So I go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So it works. Isn't that fun? Don't you love when things just connect?
I remember it now.
Well, I think it's fun.
I got it.
Graphing's great. Okay, what does this say?
Is it the plan for?
Go for it.
Kidding.
Okay. A plan for a model railroad shows a straight section of a track along the line 1/5 x plus 2. A second straight section of the track is perpendicular to the first and passes through the point 2, 0. Write an equation in slope-intercept form for the second section of the track. Oh boy, there's a lot going on here. Who has a plan? What are some key words?
The point.
Point, perpendicular. So if I want a line that's perpendicular to this, what do I know?
You know that it
Slope
goes
is
up 1.
opposite.
Whatever.
Yeah, my slope needs to be opposite reciprocal of this, so what would my slope be?
5 over 1 x.
-5.
Negative 5 over 1, or just negative 5. Okay, what point do I want to go through?
2, 0.
2, 0. So now which equation will I use? Will I use y-intercept form or point slope form, given this information?
Point
Point
slope.
slope. So let's plug in. Alright. So we're going to have y minus, what's our y coordinate?
0.
0. What's our slope?
Negative
Negative 5. X minus our x coordinate.
2.
Minus 2. And then it says it wants it in slope intercept form, so what variable am I solving for?
What?
We gotta get y alone. So what do I do first?
Negative 5x plus 10.
Negative 5x. What's negative 5 times negative 2? 10. Do we care about that 0?
No.
Not today. That's it.
Negative 5 over 1.
It's the same thing as 5. Right? Okay, you guys start reading the second one. It's kind of similar situation. See what you can come up with. We We have an artist using a coordinate plane to plan a mural. A red line on the mural is represented by the equation y equals negative 3/4 x plus 3. A blue line is parallel to the red line and contains the point negative 3,6. We want to write an equation that forms the blue line. If I want my lines to be parallel,
Oh.
what do I want my slope to be?
The same.
The same. So my slope's going to be,
Negative 3/4.
and I want to go through what point?
Negative 3/6.
Alright, you take it from there and I'll slowly put my work on the board. So you guys got?
Yeah.
Or you probably could have got this as a decimal. What is 15 divided by 4?
4/4.
4 and a fourth.
I think. I don't know.
4.25. Oh no, I think that's not quite. I think it'd be 3.75. Right? Because 16 divided by 4 would be 4. Minus the fraction part, did you get the process right? That's what's more important.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Triangle.
If you can add fractions without a calculator, whatever. I'm not too worried about that because I'm here teaching geometry, not to do that. But
3 and 3/4.
let's do. Why don't you guys grab a phone or a Chromebook? We'll do a little quizzes, quizzy thing. Practice these.